Welcome to the last Friday night frenzy of the basketball season before the holiday break. Alongside Andrew Pogar, I'm Rob Hughes, and we begin tonight's show with a battle of two undefeated teams, Logansport and Lafayette Jeff.
Rob, things get a little chilly outside, but they're heating up in the gym.
For sure.
Plenty of star power in this game. The 5-0 Berries, led by Jalen Attaway, looking to steal a road win from David Hanyard and the 6-0 Broncos. The last time these two teams met was in 2014, and it was Logansport pulling off the overtime win.
That was a good one. Another good one tonight between these two. A couple stars you forgot to mention, though. Darian Collins for the Broncos and Matt Jennings for the Berries. Jennings gets the scoring started with a mid-range jumper. Berries up 2-zip. But back comes Hanyard. Probes the defense, pulls the trigger. Mid-ranger right back at you. Logansport coach Pat Skaggs shaking his head at that, but this will make a coach feel better. Off the Sam Skaggs miss, Jalen Attaway. Look out below. That's not fair, Andy. Best part, look at him as he runs back down the court. Just shaking his head. And he had Coach Scott Radiker doing the same. More from Logansport. Attaway finds Jack Skaggs, and check out this nifty little hop step through the lane. That's not a travel. Nice little lay, and Barry's up one. Back the other way, Hanyard finds Darian Collins in the corner. He drives baseline and goes up and under the English and gets it to fall. Tough bucket there. Broncos led by 3 at the half, but Logansport gets the win. 63-58. Matt Jennings with 24 for the Berries. Now over at McCutcheon, young Robert Finnessy and the Mavericks hosting rival Harrison. Sophomore point guard steps behind the line, gets his team on the board first with the triple, putting more where that came from. A little later, Finnessy showing off the handle, slices through the lane for the lay-in. Bucket gives the Mavs 10 points. Student section Silent Night would end with that bucket. In transition, Darnell Butler behind his back takes it the whole way himself. Mavs up by 5. But then Harrison's Jack Matthew heating up NBA Jam style. Drills a triple from the top of the arc. Moments later, nearly the same place, same spot, another one. The junior had 14 in the first half. But Finnessy says, enough of that. Give me the rock and let me go to work. Tough hanging shot here in the lane, and he's going to get the friendly home court roll. Harrison led by 2 at halftime, but the Mavericks roll to the 84-54 win.
Meanwhile, Benton Central squaring off with West Lafayette in Hoosier Conference Showdown. Trailing 47-37 in the fourth, Cole Charlesworth nails the triple try that cuts the Red Devils' lead to 7. Moments later, off the fade, Charlesworth knocks down the deep 3. Westside head coach Dave Wood not on the sidelines tonight, attending his stepdaughter's birthday. Clay Hanna filling in. Johnny Laney will then drill the 3. It's 49-46 RDP. But the Red Devils hold off the Bison. Nye Carlisle gets to the rim for the and one. And then it will be the senior Carlisle once again eluding the defense and getting the layup. He finished with 13 points. West Lafayette gets handed the W, besting Benton Central 60-50, the final. It's the holiday season. Tri-County hosting North White. First Vikings possession of the game. The fans, they want to stay on camera. Hey fans, what's going on? First possession of the game, and it's a good one. Clint Hendress with the step back jumper. It's 2-0 North White. Moments later, Javier Benitez 3-ball is short, but he follows his shot, corrals the offensive board, and gets the hoop and the harm. Textbook stuff from the senior. Still in the first, Luke Diener dishing. Hendress swishing from long range. 14-6 Vikings. Cavs coach Tyler Shear not liking what he sees. He calls a timeout. Out of the TO, Tri-County gets it going. Bryce Cook uses the up and under, sealing the defender for the layup. A little later, the Cavs on the fast break, and it's the big man, Cook, running the floor for another deuce. But North White prevails 58-53. Vikings now 5-1 on the season.
All right, well, that completes the first half of the frenzy. 4 games down, 6 more to go. Coming up, we'll make stops at Clinton Prairie, Crawfordsville, Frankfort,
and Rossville. The Hornets aiming for their 5th straight W. We'll tell you how Corey Dunn and the gang did against the Carroll Cougars when the Friday Night Frenzy continues after the break. Stay with us.
The Friday Night Frenzy is brought to you by Franciscan St.
We're back on the Friday Night Frenzy for our next stop. We're heading out to Clinton County for Hoosier Heartland matchup between Rossville and Carroll.
While the Hornets have gotten off to a sizzling start, posting a 5-1 record, the Cougars have struggled. Matt Weaver's squad is 1-4, their worst 5-game stretch to begin a season since the 2007-2008 campaign. It's ugly sweater night, Rossville High School. Third quarter, Carroll's Spencer Sproul stops and pops nothing but the bottom of the net. Hornets had it going. Matt Homko with the nice drop step, gets the hoop and the arm. Coach Dunn is liking that. Rossville again going inside. Trey Philbrun gets the layup to fall. Hornets can do it outside 2. Enrique Rangel bombs this one for 3. Bombs away. Rossville on the fast break now. It's going to be Homko laying it in for 2. Hornet defense opening so many opportunities tonight as well. Rangel with the steal, and he takes it himself for the layup. Rossville's Dawson Jacoby will then get the feed under the basket for the easy lay-in. Cougars get stung by the Hornets tonight, 63-34.
Frontier Falcons visiting Clinton Prairie this evening. First quarter, Gophers Jacob Price slips a pass into Cale Morris, cutting down the lane for the lay-in. Cale came in on the frenzy before. He's a fan of the horse head. Who's not? Falcons come right back. Dane Chapman makes a move to the basket for the lay-in. Gophers get it going from long range. Morris nails the 3. Coming back the other way, the Falcons' Zeb Davis drives the hole, gets it to go. But the Gophers attacking from all angles tonight. Chase Joseph with the baby hook. And CP controlling things throughout. Morris can drive the lane. He can also do this. Hits the 3 from the corner. Prairie gets the win, 71-51.
Over at Clinton Central, the Bulldogs were battling on their home turf against the Tri-Central Trojans. Axel Brandenburg gets stripped, and Tanner Furnung launches the rock down court, but Dylan Smith gets swatted, and big man Keenan Orr picks it up, and will go coast to coast and lay it in for the easy 2 points for the Bulldogs. Not a bad sequence there. Colby Malson then drives into the lane, spins off, and passes it to Jacoby Moeller, who tosses up a gem from outside the circle. That keeps the Trojans close, but Axel answers right back with a drive in for 2, keeping them ahead. The Trojans with a quick inbounds play. Tanner Furnung gets the pass and the layup for 2. Bulldogs fought hard in this home bout, but they ultimately fall in OT against the Trojans, 57-56 the final.
On to the next one, Crawfordsville hosting North Montgomery, and North Montgomery working the outside of this one, doing a great job working the ball.
Great job.
Caleb Randolph loses a defender, tosses it out to Bailey Adams, making it look a little too easy here. That's a 3. I mean, that is some good ball movement. No joke. Crawfordsville, Jack Summer will take the 3, but it's off the mark. North Montgomery, Caleb Randolph in transition, looking to make a play, sees a hole, takes it all the way for the layup. Got to be a foul there, right? Guess not. Crawfordsville's James Ganaris trying to work it into the paint. Goes up for the shot.
Slow motion.
Looks like he lost his balance. That gives North Montgomery time to capitalize with a fast break of its own. And Dalton Bridgewater goes up one from behind the arch. And with that, North Montgomery goes on to defeat Crawfordsville 49-35.
Let's swing over to Fountain Central High. The Mustangs hosting the Attica Ramblers in the middle of the first half. The Ramblers have the ball and are playing a bit conservative. The election's a year from now, but they're going to pass the ball around, but it pays off. Chase Little knocks down the big 3, making it a 1-point game. Booyah. Mustangs ball, and Jake Van Cleve tries to take it to the paint, but he is denied. Access denied. Ramblers on the fast break. Brad Green takes it to the hole, and he believes he can fly. But he's caught carrying the ball. Mustangs ball now, and they pass it along the perimeter. Then back, and oh boy, Van Cleve looking for payback, and he connects on the beautiful layup. But it's the Ramblers who prevailed in this one, 57-47.
Over at historic Case Arena, the Hot Dogs taking on the North Central Panthers. Frankfurt gets it started first. Garrett Smith stuck under the board, but Damon Moore gets the rebound, rolls one in for 2. Panthers struggling to make anything happen in the paint, so Emmanuel Little gets it out to Donald Johnson in the corner for the easy triple. Right behind the line, gets back on defense. Smith bringing it up, the ball up the lane now, catching some serious resistance, but he keeps driving, goes up, draws the foul, and one. Gets the free throw to fall. Panthers again struggling in the paint. They get it over to big man Chris Wilkes, and he lays it down with authority. That's a hammer dunk. Frankfurt fights hard in this one, but they get chewed up. North Central, really good team. They win 98-60. Well, that's all 10 games of Friday Night Frenzy. When we come back, Rossville head coach Corey Dunn joins us in the coach's corner. And again, you're subbing out, man.
I need a breather. So I'm going to step out, and we'll have the players and the coach come right on. The Friday Night Frenzy continues right after the break. Stay with us.
We're back on the Frenzy. Joining us tonight, three Rossville Hornets, Coach Corey Dunn, Matthew Homko, and Christian Howard. Thanks for joining me. It's got to be good when you get to come in here and talk about a win, right?
Yes, always good to come in here and talk about a win.
You guys beat Carroll tonight fairly handily. I saw you guys were up 17 at the half, which was good for me since you're coming in on the Frenzy.
Yep.
How'd you get it done tonight?
Really, as a total team effort. Started off on the defensive end. We really were able to control the tempo and get things going in our favor. And on the offensive end, really move the ball around well. That's something we've really been focusing on this year, and the guys have been doing it. It makes for a balanced attack, really.
It's a lot of fun to shoot the ball, right, guys? But it's a lot of fun also to share the ball, and it kind of comes back around. So where does that philosophy come from, Matt? Why do you guys like to share the ball?
I mean, we're known for our unselfishness all the way up through middle school to high school. And so, I mean, we don't care who makes the big play and who scores the biggest bucket. I mean, it doesn't matter to us. We prefer to share the ball and we joke about who gets the most assists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, not the most points. So.
And then, Christian, one of our photogs who shot this game tonight actually said that things really swung in your favor. It was pretty tilted in your favor before this, but you guys were able to press them a lot. How much fun is it when you get to put a press on the other team and start forcing turnovers?
It's really fun because I'm usually guarding the big, so I'm usually back. But I actually gotta help speed them up a little bit, and it's really fun when you get to cause turnovers.
What kind of press do you guys play?
Man to man.
Man to man. Okay, so you don't even get to play. You don't even get to play the cornerback role in the back.
Yeah.
Sometimes the big man on the zone gets to play back there. So when you're expected to win, and I'm sure you guys expected to win this game tonight, what does that do for your team? I guess where does your mentality come from? You don't want to assume you're going to win, but you have high expectations.
We always, whether it's a game we're supposed to win or pick to win or we're the underdog, we're always focusing on the fundamentals, trying to do the little things. We try to preach that to the players nonstop, even right before the game. That's the last things we were telling them was, do the little things that we work on all the time. That takes care of the bigger picture. So
you guys have Central Catholic tomorrow night. That's a game you guys probably always look forward to.
Yep.
Usually a pretty good one. So what are you guys going to have to do? Obviously, they're a pretty solid team year in, year out. What are you going to have to do to win that game tomorrow?
Look to push the ball. That's when we're best, is when we're pushing the ball. And I think key is stop transition for them. They like to get out and run, so stop their transition and play a solid game.
So if I were to tell you win that game tomorrow night, what would you say you will have done well to get that done?
A lot of it will be, like he said, getting back on defense. I mean, they have guys that like to fly out and they like to kick the ball ahead, and it'll be. I mean, it's always good when you can stop somebody when they're trying to play to their advantages.
For sure. It's going to be a good game. We're looking forward to it. Guys, I appreciate you coming in tonight. Best of luck again tomorrow against Central Catholic. Make sure to check out our website, WLFI.com. Click on the sports tab for all the highlights, the bonus video. You know the drill. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.